At some pharmacies, robotic systems are lending a helping hand behind the counter. These machines can do it all. They count pills, dispense them into vials, cap the vials, and label them. When it comes to handling a heavy workload, these robotic dispensers are just what the doctor ordered. Input the prescription data, and this robotic medication dispenser goes to work. It counts bottles and labels pills in just 30 to 40 seconds. Making a robot starts with the retainer disc for the vial capping system. Computerized tools carve slots for the capping mechanism. They measure the slots with an electronic probe. Tools sculpt a rough plastic blank, transforming it into a platform for the pill vial during capping. The part takes shape in minutes. An assembler installs 2 computers in the dispenser frame. One computer interfaces with the robotic system, the other operates the drug inventory. She installs a rack that holds a power strip above the computers. She lowers a battery into place beside the computers and ties it to the framework. This battery provides backup power in the event of an outage. Next come the controls for the robotic arm. She inserts them in the frame and plugs them in. Another member of the team assembles plastic brackets to an aluminum manifold. These brackets hold plastic cells filled with pills. The manifold itself sends dispensing information to the cells. It also delivers bursts of air to move the pills through the cells and into prescription vials. She secures the brackets to the manifold with screws. Then she attaches a long row of circuit boards to the manifold. These circuit boards send data between the cells and the dispensing computer. She connects ribbon cable to the computer circuit board. This cable will be linked to 18 other manifolds in the dispensing machine. They're ready to mount all the manifolds to a large metal frame. An employee slides the ends of each manifold into slots in the rack. She stacks up the cell manifolds, creating a bank of 18. Plastic dividers are attached to the brackets. This creates compartments to hold the actual pill cells. The dividers strengthen the entire dispensing machine structure. A technician now installs a vertical rail that's equipped with a robotic arm. He fits the bottom of the rail into the grooves of a horizontal track and attaches the top of the rail to an upper track. He connects one end of a long pole called a link shaft to the robot and the other end to the top track. This shaft moves the robotic arm horizontally to collect pills in a vial. The installer tests the shaft to confirm it moves the arm along the track with no obstructions. He programs the robotic arm to move up, down, and around in order to collect pills during dispensing. He attaches rubber flaps to the back of all the pill compartments. They absorb the sound of the equipment to keep the noise level down. He connects tanks full of compressed air to the grid. The compressed air will be pumped through the manifolds to move pills through the cells. A technician now assembles the exception carousel. It captures medications that haven't been perfectly dispensed. He inserts the motor assembly in the center cavity and snaps the top into place. He screws a metal framework to the assembly and confirms that it revolves freely within the framework. He He scans the serial number for tracking purposes. Stay tuned for more as they prepare this medication dispenser for the workplace. A technological revolution is happening behind the pharmacy counter. Robotic systems are proving to be fast and accurate pill counters. These robotic dispensers bottle and label the medications. In a busy pharmacy, these machines are a prescription for change. The carousel that captures any prescriptions that are improperly dispensed is now complete. A technician mounts it to the center of the machine. He attaches touchscreen controls above the carousel. It's time to assemble the labeling system for the pill vials. The first component is the device that spins the vials as the labels are applied. She wires it to a motor, then places it in the housing. She connects a sensor that will detect the presence of a vial. She attaches the printer to a computer circuit board, then tucks the printer into the housing. It's time for a test. She loads a vial, then the labeler takes it for a spin. The system unwinds paper and prints the prescribing information. Little arms wrap the sticky label around the spinning vial. She inspects the label for accuracy and clarity. If it meets standards, they install the labeler in the medication dispenser. It's attached to the bottom of the robot's frame. The technician mounts 2 vial storage units above the labeler. One is for smaller vials, and the other is for larger ones. Mechanical levers inside each unit hold vials until they're ready for labeling. Vials travel down these plastic chutes to the printer. Beside the vial storage and delivery system, he installs the capper that twists the tops onto the vials. Next up are drop-off bins for the completed prescriptions. Another technician encases the control screen and carousel below it with plastic framing. He fits an emergency stop button to the switch above the control screen. To protect the sensitive electronics, they attach plastic cabinetry to the front. A technician now calibrates the cells that hold the pills. He connects them one at a time to a computer, which communicates with the cell network. He programs the number of pills to be counted and the amount of air pressure needed to move them through the throat of the cell. After a pill cell is programmed, a technician places the cell in its slot at the back of the dispenser. There are up to 228 uniquely programmed cells. They'll hold the pharmacy's most commonly dispensed medications. He now scans the barcodes on each cell to log the pill inventory. The barcode is the serial number for the cell. This robotic medication dispenser is ready to be put to the test. He loads pill vials into the storage compartments at the front. Caps are deposited in the compartment beside the vials. Then he stocks some of the cells with pills. For the purpose of this test, the pills are plastic copies. Sensors in the cells count the pills that are loaded. The technician inputs the test prescription. A vial drops and the printer labels it. The robotic arm takes the vial to the correct cell. The robotic arm rotates and slides sideways, delivering the vial to the capping operation. A second robotic arm then presses and twists the cap onto the vial. The prescription is now filled. From labeling to dispensing to capping, the process has taken mere seconds. In the pharmacy, this robotic medication dispenser should prove to be indispensable.